Here it is. 1 month with the R1S Gen 2. There's Ashley in the vehicle. She doesn't want to be on camera talking. Anyways. Nice and clean on Friday. I washed it. All right, let's go inside here. It's a bit chilly outside. The car says 68, but my thing says 49. So I mean, Ashley just hit 1,007.4 miles, and I realized that when she was out and about, I was like, oh my gosh, I think she's gonna hit 1,000. So, yeah, just to recap, it's the 19th today, January 19th. We had our pickup or delivery was December 13th. And as you guys know, if you haven't seen, 3 days later, there was an issue with the airbag sensor in the driver's seat. We didn't know which sensor it was, but we just got that message. So we were not too happy about that. I have a video on that information, a breakdown also with an updated video on what exactly it was. And I show you guys the sheet that they provided or the breakdown that they gave. But anywho's, talking about pros and cons, I was just talking to Ashley about what are the pros and cons of the vehicle, and just having the R1S for a month, now. So there's a lot more pros, which I'll go into. So we'll do the cons really fast. Heated seats. We do have the Model Y, and those heated seats in the Model Y, and it doesn't matter which seats, the front, the back, they heat up fast. And if they're on they have 3 modes, or 3 settings, and if they're on the third one, it gets toasty. She loves it, especially because you can feel it on her lower back. I tend to put it on, but in a few minutes I will bring it down a notch, and sometimes even go down to 1, and I'm comfortable with 1. Same with the steering wheel. Steering wheel, it has 2 settings on the Tesla. Put on the second one. Again, sometimes I have it on auto though, but again, it gets really hot, so I'll put it down to 1. Sometimes even just turn it off, just those few first minutes of the drive, and then I am fine. But with the Rivian R1S, right now I have the heated seats on, and it's on number 3. I feel it. It's not burning hot. For me, I'm okay with it, but that is her con. Ashley says that she wishes it would get hotter. Same with the steering wheel. The steering wheel, it will get hot, but then it doesn't really get as hot as the Teslas. She feels like it recycles. I'm not quite sure if anyone knows. Does it do like where it shuts down and then it'll turn back on? I told her I want to say yes. I feel like it did. Especially that one day I was driving it all day, or out and about doing running errands. But I don't know if that's true or not, if it switches off. The other thing I wish it did have, which I don't see, and I checked everywhere up and down. Again, someone correct me if I'm wrong. An auto feature. I wish it would just be on auto and it would know. So what Ashley does in the mornings is she will do it from her phone while she's taking out our dog. She will activate it on her phone to start heating up the seats, or her seat, the steering wheel, and sometimes the cabin. So she'll do that. But she did mention she would like it that it had the auto feature. Okay, another con that she has is the audio system. Yes, playlists are back again. They are showing wrong playlist again for me. Okay, and it's not so much the playlist that she's bothered by. Yes, when she saw that it was bringing up some of that stuff, it's kind of like my situation. I'm like, what is this? This is not mine. I don't listen to Tina Turner. But what I told her what she told me first is that, right, like a few minutes ago, was it's just the audio. It doesn't sound right. And our biggest comparison is the Tesla Model Y. And I can definitely hands down say it sounds way better in my car versus the R1S. I told her, you know what? Just turn off the Dolby Atmos piece of it, because of the fact that it's getting annoying where some of the songs are like loud that are non-Dolby, and then the Dolby comes in. Don't get me wrong, some songs, they sound cool, like the acoustics, you can hear them, like on top, and stuff like that. But it's like the next song comes up, especially if you're listening to like some random, again, music or a playlist that you have or Apple has, and the non-Dolby all of a sudden is like hella loud. It's like, whoa, we gotta turn it down. Even the kids in the back, they're like, I can't hear, can you turn it up? And Ashley and I are having a conversation, and we're like, okay, here you go. They're like, we still can't hear. I'm like, what are you talking about? I sat in the back. I know what they're talking about. I had to crank it up to like past 10 on the volume for it to sound like good enough. So that's her main cons. She has a lot of pros. Wait, I missed one con. The turn signals. In the beginning, she did say that noise. Why didn't I not notice that noise? And it's like a wood and like click 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 click. She thinks it's too loud. It reminds me when we got the Model Y, and there's some of the sounds in the vehicle as well too. Turn signal, whatever it may be, lane adjust or detection. There's a Joe mode, and you turned it down so it's not as loud. But she was asking, can you turn that down? And I said, I don't think so. She's gotten used to it, but the thing that's annoying, and I get annoyed too. And the other day when I was driving it, I had the signal on. I don't know, I kind of like the whole click, 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 click. But I had the signal on for like a minute, and I wasn't even turning. So I'm pretty sure the people behind me were like, this guy gonna turn or what? What's he doing? But anyways, it's just the whole turn signal not coming back or turning off, right? I guess she said it's fine. She came from a 2006 Honda Civic, so it's like going from that Honda to the Tesla, back from the to the Tesla to the Honda. So like she said, she's used to it. She just clicks it up. I did tell her there's some updates coming up, but yeah, that's another one of her cons that she has. Besides that, everything else is a pro. She loves it. She loves the handling of it, the ride quality, the height. She loves how high she's up. Again, she's not low to the ground. Yeah, I mean, the space, everything. She loves everything about it, honestly. And I can agree with her too. I think for me, then adding on to the music that's annoying is just the other little things, like some of the software will get stuck. Just the other day, again, touching the navigation, it'll get stuck. When you're listening to music, you just tap it. I can't really do it right now because it fixed it with the soft reset. But that's like annoying. We do have a service ticket for this upcoming Saturday. We're going to take it in for the alignment. It pulls to the right, but I'm noticing now if you move the height, it doesn't do it as much. So when the mobile service came out, he said that could be it, depending on the height. But for the most part, we leave it on auto, and in the settings it says it's on standard. So, but you can feel it pull to the right a lot. Besides that, it's the adaptive headlights. Sometimes we were getting that they didn't work, but then the newest thing was the high beams, which I saw that people say just do a reset, it'll go away. Your car's dirty, it's a sensor. I don't know. I added it to the ticket. And then the other thing that the dash, there's a noise. Though again, I don't hear it this last couple days, but there's a noise in the dash, and it's just more of like a tick, 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 or like a, you grab something like that's rubber, and I don't know, it's like, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's that's the noise. Anyways, let's see. All right. Well, to wrap up this video, yeah, so again, a lot of pros more than the cons. As I was mentioning, we have a service ticket for Saturday to check the alignment, check that high beam adaptive lighting error message that I have not got. So I don't know, it just went away, but it's not the first time it's popped up. And that noise in the dash, which again, I haven't heard it, so it's just crazy. But I know I did want to touch base on there's some updates coming up. 2024.51 is what they're saying the software update is. Enhanced driver assistance. This is all for Gen 2 or the first three. I won't read the whole details, but I can put a link so you guys can find this info. Actually, I'll use Rivian Tracker. He has great information on that. With these updates, it fixes some of our little cons that we have in regards to the software. I did show Ashley how to do the Google Cast. It's kind of annoying too because of the fact that it takes a while to load. It takes a while to sometimes get connected. I don't know. Again, it's new. Enjoy it while we have it. There'll be some new updates, obviously, to it. And yeah, again, going to those phases like Tesla did, But anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And again, the channel, I like to add stuff about the Rivian. There's not a lot of information out there for real people that own the vehicle as ourselves. And we have two EVs, so as you can see, the Tesla's back here, and then the R1S is outside right now. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, I know there was a comment out there that someone wanted me to test the battery range efficiency. I would try to do that again. It's Ashley's daily driver, so I would have to borrow it from her probably for like a whole week to do those tests. But anyways, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.